Hi all, it's Dan here with a guide on solo leveling a character in Diablo 3 through to level 70 in under 2 hours. Yes, that's right, in under 2 hours. So, if you've played through story mode, you've done the campaign, run some rifts, run some greater rifts, and you want to try something new, but you've sort of been holding off because you're worried about, that god-awful grind of going through the story again. Well, I've got good news for you. Using this method, you can have a character up and running and be ready to start rifting and greater rifting in under 2 hours. Alright, so there are faster ways to do this, but you will require a multiplayer boost. So if you've got no one else around to help you out, or if you just want to do it solo, this is the thing for you. Also, while I'm here, a disclaimer, this guide is not designed for a first time playthrough. The tips, some of the tips may work, may apply, help speed up level progression, make life a bit easier, but overall you're not going to be able to access a lot of the material needed. So anyway, on with the guide. Alright, the critical component of this strategy is a legendary Gem of Ease, leveled up to at least rank 25. The higher the better, but a minimum of 25 is required. Alright, so the Gem of Ease naturally grants bonus experience per kill, but once you reach rank 25 you unlock its secondary perk, which removes the level requirement for the equipment it is socketed into. This is also one of the few gems that can be socketed into a weapon. Why a weapon? Well, it makes it very standard and makes killing the bad guys really fast, which is part of the strategy. So find a weapon that every class you can use, socket the legendary Gem of Ease into it, and you're all ready to go, just like my monk here. By socketing the weapon like this, it allows you to run a difficulty level of expert or master. Master's better, but if you can't clear the rifts quickly on master, switch back to expert. If you're very confident, you can try lifting the difficulty to Torment 1, but I found the extra time taken to clear the rifts, especially killing the Rift Guardians and elite mobs, offset any extra XP gained dramatically. The idea here is we want to kill and clear these rifts as fast as possible. Alright, so moving on to Paragon. Okay, with your Paragon points, because they're applied character wide, you can put some of them straight into your level 1 character. So on your primary stat, your core, I would base mine around movement speed, vitality, and then dump it into your primary stat. In offense, I would focus on attack speed, then cooldown reduction, then crit damage, then crit chance. Because the characters have such a low crit chance when they're level 1, not much point putting many points into it. Okay, in defense, I would start with life regen per second, resist all, and armor. Generally there's not much that's going to be able to hurt you too much. And lastly, in utility, I would go with life per hit, area damage, resource cost reduction, and gold find last. Okay, so now off we go. If you watch, you'll see how crazy fast the first few levels go, and your first rift at master will get you somewhere in the vicinity of level 38, if not a touch higher. As you progress, do not worry about spending money or resources on equipment. You will collect enough stuff as you go to keep you up to speed, and the damage from mobs is rarely that concerning that you really have to worry about it. If you find that you are getting killed on a regular basis, you may have to go visit the blacksmith, craft a bit of current level armor, and keep going. But this wasn't really the case I found. Okay, so once again, I can't stress, the idea here is to clear the mobs as fast as possible, so damage is king. So if you want to socket any gems, make sure that they add to either experience gain or damage output. Everything else is just a waste of time. Same with armor pieces. As you equip them, look for damage output and XP gain over everything else. We aren't here to look pretty, we're here to get to level 70. It took me 13 and a bit rifts and 117 minutes to get the monk to level 70. If you find that you're getting a bit bored of running Nephilim rifts, you can do some bounties, collect some extra materials as you go, but I found the average mob density in these can be a bit ordinary and slow down your overall progression. So if reaching 70 as fast as possible is your goal, this may not be desirable. But if you don't mind the extra bit of time or feel like trying your luck, then feel free to mix your bounties into your runs. Levels like Field of Misery generally have decent mob density for this sort of farming. Okay. So obviously the last 4 or 5 levels take the longest, but if you're lucky you can average about 1.5 to 2 levels per rift, and like I said, you can get there in just over 13 complete runs. So to finish off, you can just watch the rest of my first run through Rift with my monk character. You'll see that I finish up on level 38, and if you like what you see, please leave a like, comment, subscribe please, and yeah, I'll keep producing more of these guides. Alright, Dan out.